Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel after a really long time, but it is our first Christmas in the UK and I thought I would share this Vlogmas. And after experiencing our first festive season here in the UK, I've collected a few pearls of wisdom if you must, and I wanted to share this expat's guide to Christmas in the UK. Merry Christmas guys!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas guys! Alfie and Alpha went back to the North Pole. No more Alfie and Alpha, but we have presents. No more Alfie and Alphas. Milton gone and Santa said goodbye. Alpha gone.
Yes. Santa came, look.
Santa came.
And who left all his presents?
Santa, Mommy,
It is our first Christmas in the UK and we are super excited. Christmas is actually pretty different here. Firstly, obviously, it's in winter, so that makes for a very different experience for us as South Africans. We're used to a really warm summer Christmas. And we even had snow a few weeks ago, so we thought we were going to be set for a white Christmas. Unfortunately not. It's actually quite a sunny day outside, but it is still cold. Now, the first thing you need to know about Christmas in the UK is that Christmas officially starts in November. So all the Christmas activities, all the fun actually starts in November. And in November, all the Christmas lights come on. So there are some of the most amazing display of lights in London during this period. So if you're in London over Christmas, you have to check out all the lights. And I'll add to my description some of the spots and some of the nice places to have a look at the lights. But I think it was Regent Street, Carnaby was also nice. What was the other one? Oxford Street. But like just all over, like even our streets here in Putney, we had like a light switch on. So when you walk up and down the high street, we have lights on our street as well. Now the other thing is there's so much of activities, especially with the family, especially with the kids. So you've got stuff like Winter Wonderland, you've got ice skating, and there's some amazing places to do ice skating. There's also pantomimes, like those are massive, so book a pantomime. You have to book these things like really far in advance. You gotta also plan because it can get quite expensive. So for us, it was about like planning carefully and looking at what made most sense, especially because we have an HO, but we also have a toddler, so we were looking at more toddler-friendly stuff. The schools also do lots of stuff. So for example, my girls were involved in an activity. They did carol singing at the church. So they did lots of activities with the school that really built up that Christmas spirit. They also had a little winter wonderland in the school as well. It was just a day of activities. I actually helped out with the popcorn stand, so I volunteered with the PTA to do the popcorn stand. So there's lots of stuff that happens even at the school that really gets them excited for this time.
This is so exciting!
Now this part I found super exciting. So real or fresh Christmas trees are quite the norm here in the UK, and they even come with a little container at the bottom that you'll fill with water, and this helps to sustain it so that it can be nice and fresh for Christmas. So the minute we got here, we knew we wanted to have a fresh tree this year. They can get quite expensive, so they start at around £40 or so, depending on the size, also depending how close it is to Christmas. So this one cost us around £80. We got a 5-foot tree, and that included the little stand at the bottom. The next thing is that in December, if you are invited for any get-together, it is a Christmas dinner. Now, Christmas dinner can range from 12:30 in the afternoon to like 7:30 in the evening. So there is, depending where you're from as well, dinner means different things. But Christmas dinner is basically all of December. Any dinner becomes a Christmas dinner. And if you're attending a Christmas dinner, Christmas jumpers are mandatory, like you have to. People get really serious about their jumpers, and they have the funkiest ones. The cheesier, the better. The other thing we found like really strange, actually quite nice, but really different, was that you receive a lot of Christmas cards. Like in the mail, like we got Christmas cards in the mail. But even like at the end of the school year, so it's not the end of the school year, but it's like the end of the term, and then they break for winter holidays essentially. But like at the end of the term, they get like cards from like all their friends in class, from their teachers, and then all your friends will send you cards as well. So you will get a lot of Christmas cards. So it's a good idea to stock up on some and send out Christmas cards as well. Now, when I first heard the term Yorkshire pudding, I thought it was a dessert. This is a Yorkshire pudding. It basically is to be eaten with your roast, and some people say that you should fill it with gravy. I like it on the side, so I basically eat it like I would eat a bread roll. It is delicious and so rich. While we're there, these are what my roast potatoes look like. So nice and crispy. Are you popping some champers for our first Christmas in the UK?
like a ready-made mimosa.
A ready-made mimosa. So that's like champagne and orange juice.
See what it's like.
Cheers to our first Christmas in the UK. How are you doing with our chicken there?
It's good, good. Looking good.
It's looking good. Okay, so we're just dishing our Christmas lunch, and this is the last thing that I want to tell you about. Brussels sprouts. So these are a massive thing here. People go crazy for them. They have been all over the stores as well. So Christmas is not Christmas without some Brussels sprouts. And I low-key love them. They are like tiny little cabbages, but they are so delicious. And for dessert, some Christmas pudding. So pudding is definitely a must. The other thing that's a must is mince pies. Chad is not complaining about the mince pies, right? You love mince pies.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have mince pies, try it with some boozy cream. This one was amazing. It's extra thick blonde chocolate and golden rum cream. So good with a mince pie. Look, I'm not a mince pie fan. You also had a brandy cream. How was that?
Also good, but quite strong.
So the rum was a bit better. But for me, I'm gonna stick to an Old Faithful trifle. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Till next time.